Hello, my name is Francesca, and today we will talk about worship. Worship as a weapon. And how many of you know that worship is one of the gifts that God has given us to be able to use in this side of eternity and in the other side? In heaven, everyone is worshiping God on the throne 24/7. But here on earth, we get to worship God even if we haven't seen the full picture yet. So it's worshiping in faith. We're worshiping despite not seeing. And so I want to share this revelation. If any one of you going through things, we're all going through things, we're all going through trials or processes, things that always consume our day to day struggles, trials. But I just want to share with you that worship is one of the keys for you to be able to bring breakthrough in your life. It's actually an opportunity for God to show up as you're just worshiping Him. There's something about beholding Him, there's something about doing face to face, eye to eye encounters with Jesus, with the King of Kings, that as you fix your gaze on Him, that as you worship Him and you behold Him, that all of heaven responds to that worship. That there's something in that exchange that whatever you're going through, whether you're in a place where you're really full of joy, in your high or in your low, whatever it is, that moment of you could just get to fix your eyes on Jesus, and things start to shift because He is the one who can shift the atmosphere. Only God is the one who can change your situation. And so if you have done everything you can in your situation and nothing's changing, or you feel like you're running out of hopes, I just encourage you to take a pause and just worship Him in however way you can, and just behold Him, His beauty, not only because for the things that He can do when we're worshiping, but also because He's worthy of all our praise. That if you just take that time in your secret place to really spend time with Him, that He's worthy. He's worthy of looking into, beholding, and just taking your time, worshiping with your time, worshiping with your gifts, wherever you are. That He's the one who is going to show up. He shows up. I tell you a story in 2 Chronicles 20 when King Jehoshaphat was surrounded by armies that are against him, and they were surrounded with a complete army of enemies. And the first thing they did was to put out musicians to be on the front lines. Instead of warriors with swordsmen, they put out warriors with harps, guitars, and all these instruments, and they worship, they praise God, and they said, I may not know what to do, but my eyes are on you. And that position changed things for them. That as they fixed their eyes on God, God set up ambushes and was the one who fought their battles, and they were just worshiping. It was not an act of giving up, it was an act of surrender, knowing that God is the one who's going to take care of everything when you have done everything, that you just worship Him, and He's the one who's going to fight for you. He's the one who's going to take things into His hands, and that He's not done yet, and it's not over yet. And so He turned the tides while they were just worshiping. He fought and won the battle for them as they were praising Him and worshiping Him. So I encourage you, if you're going through some kind of battles, that you just worship Him. And this would be your beautiful weapon of warfare. Just fixing your eyes on God, trusting that He's the one who's going to help you and come through for you because He's fighting for you.